So this is our home stretch, and Abiodun Koya, a classical opera singer, songwriter, and poet. I didn't know that part. She's one of the very few professionally trained opera singers of African origin. She has performed at the White House, at the presidential inauguration, and at the Democratic National Convention and various notable platforms. She's currently gearing up for her concert, Frankincense Concert 2019. Born in Nigeria's Ogun State, encouraged by her father, who introduced classical music to her at the age of 3, Abiodun became interested in music when she turned 6, playing the violin and singing classical music at church. Anyway, let's bring in Abiodun Koya to tell us more about her escapades in the music world, classical music to be precise. How you doing?
Hello. Good morning.
First of all,
yeah.
Which presidential inauguration did you take part in?
I sang for 2 presidents, but I didn't sing at the presidential inauguration. I almost sang at Trump's inaugural ceremony.
Thank God you didn't sing.
Oh, well, that's what people say, but I beg to differ. He's a president. Come on. He's trying his best.
You sang for?
Obama and Bush. President Obama and President Bush. Yes. So I almost...
How did you feel
about
singing in front of those people?
I was very, very nervous. But I just remember that President Bush is very... he's relaxed. He's a big playful president. He's kind of silly, and if I can say that, yeah, he has that boyish thing to him. You know, he's not all so it helped a little bit. I saw that.
Stiff upper lip and all that.
No. I mean, you can see that when he's addressing the nation, but he's very silly. Really, he is. You know. So.
What about Obama?
He's very presidential. I mean, they're all presidential, but he's very more formal and uptight. And I mean, he's not rigid, but you know.
Okay, so wait, you studied music, right?
I studied business management.
Business management.
Yes.
I learned one of them.
Yes.
And then you now went to do masters in music.
Yes, voice.
Is it true that you're in the Air Force?
Navy.
The U.S. Navy?
Yeah.
You call somebody silly? Well, may I have your permission to call you naughty?
Absolutely. I will admit to that. I am overly naughty. I've been naughty since I was a kid. Yes, you know. So
how are you blending your classical music career and the military life?
The 2 things I love most in my life, music and military. I have a great weakness for those 2.
So you've retired from the military?
No. I actually just recently joined, but I've been singing for 16 years professionally. Okay. And for some reason, I just felt there was something missing in my life. And that something, 100 Grammys couldn't satisfy that or fill that void. 100 Oscar awards couldn't fill that. I had to join the military. Then the circle.
You sealed it.
Yes, it's like I've now...
Fulfillment.
I fulfilled it, yes. I'm now living life. For a long time, I felt like I was walking on one leg.
How do you intend to marry both? Suppose you have a commitment across the world somewhere, and duty is calling you to go to war somewhere else across the world.
I'm in the reserve, so it's sort of like part-time, so I'm still able to do my music. So I chose that. They wanted me to go on full-time. They really tried. And I almost felt for that invitation, but I was like, I love music. I need to be able to do this. I need to be able to fulfill the other aspect. I need to be able to answer the other call.
Stand on the other leg.
Oh, stand on the other leg. You know. But I love my military fellow guys. We're all very silly, and I mean, like, behind the scenes. No, behind the scenes, we are like we crack jokes. You know, we call each other, but last names Koya. They don't want to deal with Abiodun. It's too long for them. Koya, come on here. I'm like, are you serious? They don't want to come to Nigeria too, because I tell them about my amazing country. I'm like, don't believe what you see and read in the media. Do not.
Correct.
If you ever come to Nigeria, you're going to have a ball.
Like going back.
You're not going to want to go back. Yeah. So, and I promised some of the guys 3 wives, 5 wives, 10 wives from the village. I mean, I need help here. I hope I can deliver. I have. I
3
have.
wives, 5
I'm just
wives,
being an
10
ambassador.
wives.
I'm being an ambassador.
Each person will get like 3 wives.
Yes, it's possible. It's possible in my village. It's possible.
And they're all excited.
Yeah.
They want to come for the 3 wives.
It's possible in Ijebu. Yeah. I'm from Ijebu. It's possible.
We've got a mad guest.
I'm dumb lost.
Gobsmacked. We've got a mad guest today. Promising people 3 wives. And you are not included in the 3.
No, I'm just the matchmaker. I can't be overwhelmed. No.
Okay, Abiodun, all right. So you're doing music.
Yes.
You enjoy it.
I love it.
So you're now standing on 2 feet.
Yes, I'm balanced now.
Thank
I feel
God for that.
fulfilled in life.
Okay, so what's it been like in this classical thing? I mean, classical music is not very common here in Nigeria.
Right.
So, but you're obviously not in Nigeria, so you just come in and go.
Right.
And then you keep having this. What's it been like?
It's been amazing. And guess what? Recently, I was in Washington, D.C. I had the privilege and the honor to share the stage with the legendary R&B singer Kenny Lattimore and Deborah Cox. And again, I also, and what I also do is that whenever I sing for international audiences, I always try to sing a song from my country. I always try to bring a part of my country, my heritage. I don't want to be confused for an American, an African American. There's nothing bad about that. It's great.
You are in Nigeria.
I am African, and there's a reason why God put that operatic talent inside an African system, eccentric system, so to speak. And so it's my duty. I'm going to take it upon myself. I'm an ambassador for the continent. I have to do this wholeheartedly, or else who is going to do it? I mean, and I hope other people can join me. So it's been amazing. So for me, I quickly tell people, oh, I'm African, I'm Nigerian. You know, I'm an Ijebu woman. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. So, and guess what? Some of the foods that I eat for auditions, they help me sing better than the others that are, they eat pancake.
What are those foods you eat for auditions?
I eat eba.
For audition?
No, seriously, yes.
It doesn't clog your...
I'm not kidding. It's not a lot, just a little bit, because it gives me strength. I eat eba, but I won't eat like okra or ewedu with it because, you know...
The oil thing.
Yeah.
So what would you eat with it?
You know, with vegetable, you know, just very small, light. And I drink water, room temperature water. Oh, and I'm good. You better not stand against me in the audition room. Wow. You better not stand. So some of those, like, European girls, when we're in the same room together, they kind of like who's this one here? I just sit down like this. By the time,
you have collected your eba power.
Vroom, like this. Now they want to have my email address. They want to now get my number. I'm like, I'm not a phone person like that. I really don't do emails.
Then she begins to pose.
Of course. Now you want to be my friend.
Babe.
Now you want to be my friend. You didn't see me when I was in the audition room. You didn't talk to me. Now you want to sort of like, oh wow, where's that energy coming from? Where's that strength? Come and be a Nigerian. You understand?
Eba.
But I can't reveal that secret to them.
We've already revealed it to the whole world.
No, I'm at home.
You're at home, but the whole world's watching.
The anointing is different to them. The case of the anointing.
Okay, so tell us about, we understand you're planning a concert.
Yes, so I created this annual classical concert called the Frankincense Concert. And so it's coming up 2 Sundays from a week from today. And so it's actually a charity concert, part of the proceeds.
So hold on. I was going to ask, many times when you hear charity concerts, a lot of people ask, what's all this charity thing? Charity, where does the money go to? Tell, where? So,
like, in the U.S., I would visit prisons, the prisoners, and I would just sing for them. Like maybe 15, they have like a small concert, like 15, 30 minutes concert, and I'll sing like oldies, like some pieces from Nat King Cole, Ella Fitzgerald, and some Negro spirituals, just to encourage them. So I figured, you know, let me bring this back home. What can I do? And I'm also very particular about women empowerment, you know, because I know we're the weaker vessels, and sometimes we're not paid the most attention sometimes. So I just said, okay, you know what, I'd like to set up a petty trade for these women, the newly released ex-convicts from the system. So I've partnered with some brands, like some drink brands, and so we're going to set them up with that. So part of the proceeds would enable them. So we're helping 100 women. one at a time. So I hope to do more, but this is my passion. I love this, and I'm happy to help. Because I believe that you're not supposed to live for yourself. If you have the gift of life, you shouldn't live for yourself. You shouldn't exist for yourself. Yeah, it's okay, you can follow your... But I think the purpose of living is, why God created us, is to also help each other. If you have more than me, help me. And don't expect anything back in return. You know, most societies, you want something, you know, no, it's not like that. You know, so we're all flowers. I imagine that we're all, God created this garden and we're all beautiful flowers, and we need to water each other so we can bloom and blossom.
Okay. So what has it been like putting it together?
It's been hectic, and we've had some sponsorship challenges, so to speak. Like this year has been, you know, crazy and hectic. It's been tough, but we're pulling it through, you know, so we're trying, yeah.
Is it just you that's going to be performing? Or you
also, we have, oh yeah, I have the Last Equemi chorale. They're joining me, and the Frankincense Concert Orchestra, and we have the band, and the Oni of Ife is the Royal Father, Your Majesty, and then we have the Minister of Sports, his special guest, and Uncle Femi Adeshina. You know, he's making a special appearance. You're coming, right, Uncle Femi? Yeah, okay. so yeah, so pretty much that's it. And we're also giving free tickets away. So yeah.
How do people get free tickets?
Through channels that come to.
Hold on there. Hold on there. Let's talk about your life.
Yes.
Besides this music thing, I mean, what's life like?
Life is hectic. It's got its challenges. Sometimes I'm down. A lot of people think I'm this bubbly person. I am. I have so much. I wake up, I'm gone. But I'm also taking acting classes. So I'm in Los Angeles, in California. I know. Don't look at her. Wait, chillax. So I'm in Los Angeles, California. I'm taking acting classes, and acting is so tough. It's tougher than singing. I'm not kidding. Really. Hey, you'll be on set. They will ask you to repeat the same. And you know, if you don't, I'm like, let's go. So it's very tough, but it's rewarding. It's an art. It's a form of telling a story, and to be in a different character is just amazing. You know, so that's I'm doing that. I'm always on the go. And I thank God for giving me a great health and for being a Nigerian.
Thank God for being a Nigerian.
Yes.
So what has family taking all of this? How's the family taking? The family said, how are they taking all of your on the go all the time?
They've left me to. They know. It's like I can't. They've tried to ask me to slow down. I can't. It's impossible. You know, it's who I am. It's what I love to do, and I have to make hay while the sun shines. When I'm 90 or 120 years old one day, yeah, let's go for 120. I want to sit on my recliner and say, I've had a wonderful life. I did it all. Military, acting,
My way.
singing, having 20 children. Yeah.
Hold your thoughts there. We'll take a moment and we'll come back for Biodun to round up and do us a tiny bit of an opera song. We'll give you an idea of what's to expect. Stay with us.
From a church Raindrops of roses and whiskers and peas, bright copper kettles and rumble and mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver with winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Took us back years.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
Oh, wait 1 second. I have a gift for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Enjoy it.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
You jealous?
Oh my gosh. He's not. It can't be. He's a man.
really.
I got you. Don't worry. Okay. I'll see you later.
Where's my own
I'll
gift?
see you later.
You did this in the very before of,
I'll
as
see you
Zebuda would say.
later.
This is a coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat.
He's against the man.
Okay, Abiodun. Before you said something earlier, I just want you to clarify that. You said you're giving out tickets.
Yes.
Is it through your Twitter handle?
Yeah, through my Twitter handle and Instagram. I'm at Sing Abiodun Koya on both platforms.
Sing Abiodun Koya.
Yes.
So they get the
Yes.
DM you and all of that.
They just send a message in the comments and then I'll read it. I'll start reading it. And then you follow me and then ask 4 of your friends to follow my page. And that's it. You win ticket to the Frank.
How many are you hoping to give?
20.
That's a lot
Wow,
of tickets.
that's a lot of tickets.
Yes.
Oh, come on, guys.
Because actually some people say, no, I want to come to a concert, but I don't have money. And I don't want my music to be about that. I don't like that.
Sing Abiodun Koya.
Yes.
Hurry up, guys.
Yes.
20 tickets
And
to
girls.
go. Where's my phone? Let me... This project you're carrying on sounds like a heavy project.
It is.
But what's the plan beyond the Frankenstein concert?
So the plan is to continue building, helping these women to build their lives one way or the other. And I'm also planning to introduce an initiative for orphans and youths on the street. It's called the Music Literacy Project, MLP. So where we teach orphans elements of music, so. Yeah.
Okay. What are the challenges you've had to deal with in the course of this life, especially the Nigerian space where this kind of music is not to the younger generation? It's not mainstream music.
It's not mainstream.
Yeah.
Yes. It's very challenging. Very, very challenging. For me, we just need support. With that, we'll be good. I'm a very creative person. I come up with these creative ideas, but if we don't have the necessary support, the creativity, we got that, but we need the support. And there are some people who have these resources. Please, support. Help. Reach out to us.
Okay, reach out to us. Sing
you.
Abiodun Koya.
Who is performing on at Frankincense?
Oh yes, my very good friend who's a jazz pianist and Yamaha ambassador, Waleoni, he's performing. Oh, he's performing Chariots of Fire. You know that song? Da 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 da.
Okay, you finished playing it already. Okay, all right. So Biodun, we're going to sign out in the next few seconds, and then we will let you paralyze us out of the show. But before we do that, if you had a word for those who are unique with their gift and thinking of maybe they're challenged here and there, and they're wondering how could they ever express themselves, you found the opportunity to express yourself. What would you be saying to them? That's your camera.
The road is not easy. I'm going to tell you that, but you have to stay strong. You have to be focused and be hardworking. Be willing to think outside the box. Be willing to take risks. Be willing to have a brave heart. This is not for the chicken-hearted. If you're not strong at heart, you can't do it. So sometimes you don't even see where you're going, but you just have to go. And if Eledumare has given you the gift and the talent, just keep going and trust him.
Okay.
Right, girl.
All right, and this is where we would be saying thank you for letting us be a part of your morning. We've been speaking to Abiodun Koya, a classical opera singer, songwriter, and poet. Thank you. We wish you well at the Frankincense Concert 2019.
Thank you.
Where is it happening again?
Lagos Continental Hotel, formerly Intercontinental Hotel, 5 p.m., black tie, or trad, you know, whichever one.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. So all of you with the free tickets and those who are going, see you there at the Frankincense Concert. But thank you so much for letting us be a part of your morning. It's been fantastic. As we said, be yourself, love your neighbors yourself, love this country, and stand for the truth. I'm Neota Igbe.
And I am Alera Edu. Wishing you a happy weekend indeed.
We'll leave you with Abiodun Koya.
See you next month.
Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot for auld lang syne? For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, waiting